Hey, it's Damington Animation here. Just saw Transformers War for Cybertron. That was 4 to 5. Now then, let's look at the good part of the show. There wasn't much. Let's just put it that way. There wasn't much. The voice acting, really good, practical. Then, when it came down to the storytelling, it could be better, but it did its part. And the overall fight between the two sides was the usual. And of course, as well, Bumblebee. That was new. That was different. I like how they did it, where he was on his own. He was a sort of solo artist. He did his own thing. Um, Megatron. That was a different side. That was something we didn't usually see from Megatron. And I like how they did Alita 1, because a lot of times Alita 1 is a overlooked character. I personally think in a lot of like Transformer shows, like honestly a lot of female characters are usually overlooked. Like not all the time. Like Transformers Prime, for instance, with RC, she played a big role in the show. That's, to be honest, that is something that happened. But just in other shows, for instance, like the original G1 cartoon, RC, her original style character, like as well, was like in Transformers Prime, did play a big role in the show. In a lot of shows, actually, now that I think about it, in the Transformers line, female characters aren't really overlooked as much, but I would say in some of them they are. Like in the Michael Bay films, that was a pretty big one. Like we only had RC for about, I don't know, 30 minutes, a runtime of 30 minutes. But then when you look at this show, Alita 1, they did it well. But then, like, even then, you always have to see that, like, hey, they have some characters that we know that pop in and out. But, like, honestly, I would say personally, I don't know, I just feel like, some characters could have had some more runtime. Like, Ratchet, he didn't really have that much runtime. He only got an episode or two and a half or something. But other than that, I do want to look at the bad in the show. The bad overall, I would say, would have to be how how the how the show was played out, because everyone's always talking like we can do something awesome. Like it's not fun, and everyone's pretty, it's just like they're just talking like that, where they have to put pauses into their statements. But other than that, another negative, of course, obviously there's a lot of them, like I said at the beginning of the video, is Optimus Prime. That's something I bet most of you would never hear about Transformers, but yeah, Optimus Prime is a negative. That's new. Yeah, seriously though, Optimus Prime's character, he just seemed too forced, and honestly, I personally think that they tried something with Optimus Prime's character. It's not that they were trying to make him look like that. I don't know. To me, it felt like they were trying to go somewhere with his character, but they just made him feel like, um, like an orange. You know, it's tender on the outside, and then like really like sour on on the inside. And then like Megatron, he was an apple, crusty, then chewy, just relaxing, pretty relaxing. Ooh, I don't know why I'm doing that. But other than that, Bumblebee. I know I laid down some positives with him, but the way Bumblebee's character was done is that and again, this is a spoiler, so spoiler warning, so probably skip to a certain timestamp. I'm not going to put that in, but okay. Maybe someone in the comments can do that for me. Whatever. But Bumblebee, his character, the way he gets into the Autobots, again, like I said, he was a solo artist during the beginning of the show. But the way he comes in is mainly so that um, the Alpha Trion Codex, he pretty much gets it sort of like spiritually or like with like magic or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a I'm not a Cybertronian. I don't know how this stuff works. No, but honestly though, pretty much it yeah it he got it magically all of a sudden because Ultra Magnus died. So yeah, spoiler again. Ultra Magnus is killed due to Megatron, pretty much going with his arm cannon and shooting a giant hole into Ultra Magnus. And then they use or should I say Shockwave. Shockwave uses Ultra Magnus's body to pretty much send the virus. So this is like where the negative comes from Bumblebee specifically, because they give this to him to only take it away. Like it almost seems like there was no purpose in it. Like it feels like there was no purpose in giving the Alpha Trion code, even though yes, if you look at it, there is lore behind it, and obviously this is something that maybe one or two people were like, "Oh yay, we finally get this." But even then, it didn't really play a big role. Now, I would say another negative, honestly, would be the cliffhanger they left at the ending, because the way they did it for a couple seconds, I was honestly scared because it felt like all the Autobots were gone, and then it was just Elita One. It was gonna be like, oh, yay, now we're stuck on Cybertron. We're never gonna see the Ark again. They're all dead. Also, spoiler warning. That is a spoiler warning, but whatever. But honestly though, that was pretty crazy, and it was different. It was different, as well as the Allspark. The Allspark was something that, well, I usually don't see a lot in in Transformers and just that overall. But like it was new. It was honestly new, and I think the take that they did on it was really different because usually a lot of times it's usually determined as energy or some sort of cube or holdable thing, but the way they did it was overall different, and just it wasn't just, oh, it's a cube, or oh, it's an energy. It was a cube or a oxyhedron. I don't know what that one shape is. It's like a cube, but it has like 20 sides. I don't know, a 20-sided die, something like that. Don't tell me. Someone in the comments is gonna be like, no, it's actually this. But honestly though, that was different because it had a physical shape, and as well, it also did obviously have energy. So it was like two in the same. Whereas most of the time, yes, it does have a physical shape, but usually the physical shape is just represented as a canister. Even though in this stance, it was represented as a canister, it was different due to how they made it, as if once you activated it, then the canister came. Whereas usually we just see it as, oh, it's in a canister already, or hey, there's already a canister. Open it. Ooh, magic. Okay, anyway though, one last negative, honestly, would have to be for sure, I would say, hmm, hmm. I would have to say, um, I don't really know, huh? Hmm. Oh. Oh wait, I just thought about it. Okay, yeah. One last negative though. Honestly, I just thought about this. I didn't realize this until just now. But with some of the newer characters that we usually don't get, it was different. And I would say one of my negatives, even though in many ways this was a positive, Jetfire, his entire thing, his entire spiel, or I don't know how you say that word, spiel. Yeah, spill the beans, just Jetfire was it was a really good character, but just the way he joined was like a little too quick. But at the same time, it was good enough that it was at least better than how they did Bumblebee. So I would say that was in many ways a positive, but you could also say it's a negative. So yeah, win lose, win lose. I don't know. Now then, for our daily update. Ooh, I don't have daily updates. That's never gonna be a thing. I got a new figure. I'm just gonna say that once, and I'm not gonna say that multiple times. So yes. Now then, the new figure will possibly be included in Fight Club. This video should, at least I hope, get 2 or more likes. If so, I will have to make a Fight Club. And as well, if this video gets 4 likes, then I will have to make a World of War, which is something that takes a lot of time. And yeah, and I have been getting better at stop animation, so if any of you are wondering, the biggest reason why I haven't been uploading very much is mainly because I've been just going and trying out new forms of animation and just overall seeing if I can do better, or maybe I can, make some better stuff overall. I don't know, really. That's kind of how I felt about it. Other than that, Transformers War for Cybertron Siege, that's such a long name, is an amazing show. I give it a 4 out of 5. It's a great show. You should watch it. And, yeah. It's TVY7. There's like one cuss word. I don't know. Someone in the comments is going to be like, no, it's TV14 now. Stop. Just, anyway. Yeah. No, but honestly though, like, really, like, it's TVY7. It's like one of those moments where, like, I don't know if any of you watch Steve reviews. I'm subbed to his channel. I like his reviews. They're really good. He reviews a lot of horror stuff. This video is not sponsored. This segment is just me talking, really, honestly. But Steve reviews, for instance, what's it called? Like the horror genre for movies. It's like one of the he mentions this a lot in his videos, but a lot of times British networks and movie companies from Britain, like, they'll always be the ones to make movies with animals that have horror in them. But then a couple of his reviews, obviously, that have horror in them that have to do with animals. Some of them aren't made by British companies, but even then, most of them are made by British companies. And a lot of times they usually get U ratings, which is like pretty much for babies or something, I don't know. And then, or like PG ratings, which is like literally for children, even though they have like blood and guts and literal worms and maggots coming out of these things, and it looks like a horror show, literally. Yeah. Watch his reviews, they are really good. Don't know the guy personally, but I like his reviews. They're good. Honestly, you should check out his channel. I don't know him, but I like his reviews. Yeah, well, anyway, that's my take on Transformers War for Cybertron Siege, and yes, that is a long name, so yeah. And this video is stopping at 13 minutes, so if you don't like and subscribe, Ooga Booga is... If you don't like and subscribe, Ooga Booga is gonna come at night and take you away, okay? So like and subscribe. No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't know. Anyway, bye.